I think the two use cases that it seems to me make a ton of sense, and I think we're starting to see in the market. One is, as Eric discussed, corporate treasury and particularly intra-company money movement. And the idea of if you're a JPM, large corporate that has accounts at JPM, you have accounts at JPM in the US and Singapore and London, like being able to use Connexus to move money between those accounts, that makes a ton of sense. And being able to do that 24/7, being able to have more automated, programmable flows. And it seems that Connexus and JPM Coin have been able to, arguably they're the most successful tokenized deposit that's operating, at scale, that's solving a real problem, for corporates. And so if you're a large bank like JPM, you have corporate customers, you have, JPM, divisions all over the world, like being able to move, between that makes sense. The second use case, I think, is for the reserve banks for stablecoins. And I think this is where BNY, this makes a lot of sense to me, that they have been very forward thinking, and really credit to them. They've had a super long-term view on the space. They've become one of the larger reserve banks, reserve custodians behind some of the major stablecoins right now. So given that role, it's really important to be able to do 24/7, 7-day-a-week money movement in and out of a stablecoin to convert, between traditional fiat and account, and to be able to mint that stablecoin 7 days a week. We've seen, challenges if you can only mint 5 days a week, or you can only redeem 5 days a week, you have, it's not as useful, for many applications of stablecoins where you want to be able to go in and out. And so I think if tokenized deposits enable BNY to offer more efficient, more frequent, money movement, between a customer of BNY and their stablecoin issuers who are customers of BNY, and you can then go from a BNY deposit into USDC and back to BNY deposit, 24/7. That is super valuable, and I think will make these stablecoin issuers more efficient, in their ability to have on and off ramps. And so I think that use case makes a ton of sense. BNY has really been on the forefront.